I thought one thing that was interesting is Terence's claim that 1 times 1 equals 2 is actually like some kind of symbol describing how their math just doesn't add up. So the conventional math just doesn't add up, and how math becomes theoretical and many times not being able to be accurately proven or actually proven. Sorry. It's things like having calculations done to prove the multiverse theory, but you can't prove that because nothing can travel at the speed of light to get past our universe, right? That is expanding, and it's expanding ever faster, which doesn't make sense to me, because if the universe is expanding at the speed of light and light gets faster at the edge of the universe, dude, again, I'm not a scientist, but I definitely know that for you to get to another universe, if that's a thing, you have to travel faster than the speed of the universe expanding. And then when you're past that, you're then in actual nothingness, maybe, or I don't know, maybe some kind of border or whatever the case. Who knows? But then the space between the universes are also expanding, so you have to go faster than that to get to another universe. That's the math proves that, apparently. The thing is, and it's physically impossible to prove it. What's the point of that math? You know what I mean? Like, what truth does it actually give us? What science is that actually, right? And another thing is, so something like string theory, you have to build on assumptions, which to me is crazy. The idea that, again, I'm not a scientist. I don't know, everything that goes into, especially string theory. But from what I understand, there are assumptions that have to be made for you to do the math that gets you to other truths, let's say, and you base then on those truths, you do more math to get to other places, and that's how you get to the extent of what string theory can do. But I don't know if you can physically prove, like, let's say right now, scientists physicists that, specialize in string theory, let's say that they're on step 50 of the process of understanding string theory. Let's say that 45 of those steps are assumed, and the building on assumptions, it seems like, right? Somebody can come by and try to, explain their thing. But and that's the other thing. It's the ego. It's the not being man enough to just say I don't know, right? Or you're right, this is an assumption, but how does the math add up, right? Which is better than, no, we've proven it. No, you haven't. It's numbers. No, and that's the whole point with Terrence Howard, is it's just numbers. Like what? So what? The numbers add up nicely. The numbers aren't real, right? And that's his whole point behind 1 times 1 equals 2, which, again, like, functionally it doesn't work. That's just, I'm not gonna, who am I? Like, I'm not smart, but for me, just multiplication is just how many groups of how many things. So 1 group of 1 is 1. That it's just that simple. 1 group of 10 is 10. That's just how I was explained math. Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, God, what am I doing right now? But what I'm expressing right now, I don't think is new. Maybe it's articulated better than the average person who feels this way, or whatever the case may be. But what's funny to me is, like, when the whole idea of, like, the flat earth theory came about, became kind of popular. Not popular in belief, but popular in everyone hearing about it. I thought the whole idea behind that was like an art piece, like commentary on being skeptic of science. Like I thought essentially that's what it was. It was like this claim of, like, hey, dude, you guys have to bridge the gap, Not even like, the common people need to understand this, but people that are at least half-witted enough, not half-witted, sorry, people that are at least curious enough to go through social media to figure out these things, have it at least bite-sized enough to where someone who's curious can understand it, right? And beyond, and just all the critiques that I've had. So like the intellectual honesty, the egos, the straightforwardness of the I don't knows, that, and just how much of it is actually science and how much of it is just theoretical, to the point of like you can't even prove it. Like Darwinian theory is maybe something that we can't prove, whatever, and that's why it's a theory. But like you see it, you can see the microevolution, and you can see all these things. The reason why turtles look different in different areas and different colors and different shapes and sizes is because of evolution. There's just no doubt about it. But I understand that there's like because we can't like lab grow it or whatever. I don't know. I don't really understand why that's just not like a law of biology or something. But whatever the case is, it's a theory that's very, very proven, or very visible, and we can see it.